Hi everyone, welcome back to your channel. I'm your buddy Oracle Buddy. In today's session, we will discuss more about Oracle Retail Store Inventory Operations Cloud Services. In Chapter 2, we will deep dive into EICS, overview on EICS, technical architecture, common usability and navigation, configuration, and conclusion. First, overview. This chapter offers both a functional and technical overview of the EICS. The platform features a desktop-based administration interface along with functional oversight and operational component built on browser technology, which is Oracle Jet. Inventory Operation Cloud Service equip retailers with essential associate workflows, integration, and configuration option to manage, track, and share details to inventory data in real time across their business and applications. This real-time inventory visibility at scale enables retailer to enhance customer satisfaction by accurately fulfilling customer journeys through a unified and up-to-date view of inventory. The administration layer of EICS provides capabilities such as setting up core data elements like reason codes, context values, picking tolerance, and configuring printers, barcode parsing, scheduling batches, managing polling timers, automating stock counts via product groups, notification setups, server-based translation configuration, report printing, rule creation and assignment, and translation maintenance. The oversight management UI supports handling UI and discrepancy, authorizing stock counts, transaction history lookup, and viewing stock statuses, including out of stock, expiring, new items, stock count needing authorization, and self out of stock positions. It also allows lookup of items, suppliers, and containers. Operational component cover role user assignment, batch scheduling, and tracking, MPS management, and error log tracking. Let's focus on technical architecture. This chapter provides a high-level overview of software architecture, noting potential updates to technical stacks such as database, which is DB19C, WebLogic, UI libraries, and Fusion middleware. It explained that EICS and SOCS are separate license products. EICS comprises the browser client, web services, server tier, and database tier with databases, access, and batches and reports. SOCS includes the Oracle MAF client and requires EICS to be deployed for its use. Let's deep dive into logical model. In the right side, we can see a pictorial representation of the logical model. Here for EICS and SOCS, EICS is connected to a web service APIs and SOCS is connected to MAF client, and both are using EICS data. So here is the concise summary of the cloud deployment details for EICS, for which we need a EICS client, Oracle Jet-based browser app administration function, SOCS mobile client, hybrid model app using Oracle mobile application framework supporting iOS and Android for daily workflows, web services like SOAP APIs for, for transaction workflow, new REST APIs introduced alongside SOAP and with REST eventually replacing SOAP. Securities uses Oracle Identity Cloud Services, which is IDCS, or Cloud Infrastructure, which is IAM, for identity management with web traffic security services. Application servers like J2EE app deployed for Oracle WebLogic Server, database, Oracle DB SAS with EICS schema accessed via JDBC, PLSQL used for batch processing. Communication, clients use REST calls, external system use SOAP. Network latency and bandwidth affect performance with compression used to optimize. Integration, for integration, we can use RICS, which is Oracle Retail Integration Cloud Service, or RIB, which is Retail Integration Bus, facilitate asynchronous near real-time message between systems. Deployment model, Distributed setup with store devices connecting to central corporate servers for real-time inventories. It requires robust network connection. Performance requirement: minimum 128 KB bandwidth recommended. Network latency should be under 100 ms round trip for stable performance. Clustering supports Oracle WebLogic server clustering with load balances and JVM configuration. Also support Oracle RAC for database clustering and enhanced performance. We'll discuss on the next functionality, which is common usability and navigation. So in this chapter, we will cover how to log in and log out, navigate the menu, and use common user interface controls within the desktop application for a smooth and efficient user interface. So let me explain you how we log in. So once you hit the URL, which is provided by Oracle SIOCS, so once you can go to a web browser and you can put the web URL. So once you hit the web URL, so you will get a login page like this. So here you will have a username and password. So you need to enter your valid username and password and click on sign in. At launch, welcome screen appears. On first login, you can access your assigned store and the system remembers and auto logs into your last store. So when you open a main web page, so it will automatically log in to you to the store which you have logged in last time. Next is task menu. So once you log in to the SIOCS user interface, so you can go to the tasks menu. The menu panel appears on the left side of the screen. When you tap the drawer icon, which is three horizontal lines in the upper left corner, it displays task and menu options, including submenus for accessing different application functions. You can also search for tasks, which will take you directly to the corresponding dialog. So on the top, you can see a search for task. There you can directly search for a task which you want to see. Inside, it can show you the subtask also. So in the task, you can see home, operational issues, inventory management, lookups, operations, admin, and security. So based on your role, you can see all the tasks assigned to you. Next is favorites. So if a user is frequently using any of the tasks or menus, they can mark that as a favorite so that they don't have to search again and again, and they can directly go to favorites and select that. So a favorites create a shortcut to frequently use tasks or menus. User access their favorite by selecting the option which lists all the saved favorites. Selecting a favorite navigates directly to that dialog. Users can also search for a select favorite. Next is a select store. So once you log in, you will by default log into the store which you logged in last time. So in case you are a user who have access to many of stores, so you can change your store. So the select store dialog can be accessed either by clicking the store name in the upper left corner or by choosing change store from the user menu in the right side of the corner. It shows all the stores you are authorized to access with an option to filter by store ID or name. So this helps if a user is assigned to many stores, so they can change store and then they can access inside that store. Next is a language. So Oracle is enabled with many languages. So based on the user territory, user can select their current language, whatever they want to see. So there are multiple languages like Albanian, Arabic, Armenian, Bangla, and English, Chinese, traditional Chinese. So all many languages are available. So the select language screen is displayed by selecting the change language menu option within the menu found in the upper right hand corner, labeled with the user. The screen will display with list of available languages supported in the system. Select a language and language will change the application to the language selected and you will navigate back to the main menu. Next is the preferences. So here in the preferences screen, you can see there are many options like UUM mode, display item images, ticket default printer, label default printer, and we have a reset button also. So the preference menu, accessed from the user menu, allows you to adjust settings like UM mode, item image display, and default printer. Changes take place upon clicking OK and persist until altered, with preferences not resetting automatically upon relogin. Next, we will discuss on configuration menu. So there are multiple configuration menus available in EICS. So first we will discuss on the system administration. So in system administration is an admin screen for configuring setting of both desktop and mobile application. Accessing it via configuration in the admin menu require proper permission. So if you have a system administrator role, if you have, then only you can access this system administration, and some configurations are locked for the protection, and you can edit parameters as needed. So here you can see there are some options like allow non-ranged item, allow default UI and attributes, default UM, whether it should be cases or eaches. So you need to select, go to system administration, select the value which we want to edit. So click on the admin. Suppose if you want to see that there are like three things: topic, option, and value. The topic will say you like whether it's a, what type of topic it is. Here you can see it is admin. And in option, there are multiple options under admin. So you can see default EUM. So you need to click on the edit button, pencil button on your right. You can see a edit button. You click on that and then change the value as needed, whether it's cases or eaches. And then you have to click on apply. And then once you click on the apply button, then on the left hand side, there is a save button which will be enabled. So you have to click the save button to save the system options. Next, we will discuss on the store administration. So store administration is an admin screen for setting up store configuration. So first one was the last one which we saw, which is a system administration. So once if you make any changes in the system administration, so in the whole EICS, whoever users are using, so for them also this system administration will change. But this is for a store administration. So system administration is for all the stores, and the store administration is for the particular stores. So here in store administration, you can have, if you have proper permissions, you can users can then edit parameters and apply changes. So in the store administration also, you can see there are different topics like admin, customer order, and other things. So you can click on any of the things. Suppose if you want to change any of the parameters, it's same. You can click on that and it will turn into highlight. It will get highlighted. Then you have to go to edit it, change the value, and then click on apply, and on the left side you can see save. On top of the save you can see like selected store is right now 1141 Nashville. So in case you want to change it for multiple stores, so you can click on the three parallel lines which say select stores. You can click on that and then it will open the list of the stores. You can click on the check boxes for which stores you want to change and you can save it. There is another functionality which is called store administration default. So store administration default screen allows admins to configure default store level settings affecting the desktop and store applications. So accessible via configuration, and that it will reset store options, apply changes to all stores. So once you click on make any changes, then you need to select on the reset stores. So all the stores will get resetted while other modification only affect new data seeded stores, not existing parameters. Next configuration is the ad hoc stock count tolerance. So ad hoc stock count tolerance screen is used to manage tolerances for identifying discrepancy in ad hoc stock count maintained per store and accessed via admin menu configuration screen. Only the mobile application can execute these counts. Tolerances are set as per hierarchy, showing department based on user data permission with variance percentage and standard unit measures. So suppose during stock count, if the counted quantity differs from stock on hand beyond the defined variance, the item is deemed discrepant. A zero variance requires exact count. So here you can see there are like on the screen, which we have department, department name, class name, variance, and variance standard UM. So for any particular department, if you want to set variance as 10%, so suppose you have like counted quantity as 100, but the snapshot was 90. So it if it is under 10%, then it will get uh, like the tolerance is under 10%, which is set, so it will get auto authorized. If it is not under variance, so it will come in the variance report, and then user need to validate. Next is customer order picking tolerance. So this is another system options where the customer order picking tolerance screen is used to maintain picking tolerance on a per store basis for variable unit of measure. It is accessible by the configuration menu with the admin menu and display only departments a user has permission for. Tolerances can be set on the variance percentage and standard UMs. So the pick quantity cannot exceed the suggested amount beyond the defined variance. So for example, if a 2 kg of bananas are ordered with variance set, picking 2.1 kg is permitted at it stays within the limits. Next is a buddy store. So the buddy store screen enables store users to define the list of buddy stores for item transfer, streamline the selection process. Each store can be customize their buddy list, although transfers to non-buddy stores are still available. Access the screen via admin configuration and body store. The selection of stores is based on transfer zones. So users can transfer desired store to the buddy block, but setting up buddy store is optional. Next is auto receive stores. So the auto receive stores screen enables the selection of stores for auto receiving transfer shipments. Each store can set its own store auto receive stores. Once defined, the receiving store stock adjustment automatically upon dispatch from the auto receive stores without allowing for exception or damage recording. You can access it via admin configuration auto receive store. So these stores will be auto received. So whenever a transfer shipment is shipped, so the receiving stores, so these suppose if you have checked in for auto receive stores, like for if you have selected your store and then you have selected like 1151 and 11221 as an auto receiving stores, then those stores will, whatever transfer shipments will come, it will get auto received. No need to receive it manually at the store. Next is SIOCS Managed Stores. So the product group schedules are exclusive to SIOCS Managed Stores. If a store changes from SIOCS Managed Stores to non-SIOCS Managed Stores, user will be prompted to delete open product group schedules upon saving. The system checks the admin for enabling inbound transaction integration for non-SIOCS Managed Stores with SIOCS subscription to all messages, while non-SIOCS messages are dropped. So basically, if you enable or disable here, so it means that which all stores are managed by SIOCS or not. So some stores is there in SIOCS, but if you don't want to enable it as an SIOCS managed stores, you can enable and disable here. At the end, we will conclude. So this chapter offers a functional and technical overview on the EICS, which is Enterprise Inventory Cloud Services, and we discussed today on the login, logout, menu navigation, and common user interface controls within the desktop application. Key features include welcome, login, task menus, favorites, select store, language preferences. The configuration chapter addressed the capabilities in the configuration menu, highlighted system administration, store administration defaults, ad hoc stock count tolerance, customer order picking tolerance, buddy stores, auto receive stores, and SIOC managed stores, among others. So we have couple of more system options. So those we will discuss on the next video, or we can have a separate session for that. or you can go through the Oracle documentation also for more details. Thank you everyone for joining. If you are looking to Oracle Buddy, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the family. Thank you everyone.